So it's 22:45 p.m. It is Saturday. Happy Sex Saturday, y'all. So I figured to do an About Me vid. Never watched this series. I do shit about me. Pretty self-explanatory, huh? So this one is sex ed. It's funny because I went through this shit back in school, and I recently watched an episode of John Oliver where he talked about the shit and how some school systems aren't even equipped for it, which is really sad. Like my my intro to sex ed was middle school when I was 12. Yeah, and here in the U.S., yeah, I'm in the U.S., the shitty plant, the shitty country that just keeps on shitting. Yeah. Yeah, like I see what my country really is like. It's a shithole country. Anyway. At 12, they didn't tell us much. Hell no. They literally went over how bodies are different. They put up that hideous poster of bodies, which I don't like. And you know which one's one. If you don't, it is the one where it's a diagram of a naked chick and a naked fat dude. And everybody in that classroom looked at me because I was a fat kid. Still am the fat kid, but with muscle. And, oh, God, I hated that fucking day. I always avoided going to class. I hated health class. Oh, I hated it because of that. Because it was so... Just, that day was... no thank you. Because I just I left class and went to the bathroom. And just stayed out. I just roamed the hallways for a while until class was over. And the teacher was like, "Where have you been all this time?" I was like, "I was in the bathroom." I had the shit. He's like, "Nobody goes that long." Of course, we know we go that long in the bathroom, especially with the diarrhea and shit. Or she squirts. Chipotle. Ring of fire. Anyway, and I'm coming. This all comes full circle. But yeah, sex ed back then was dumb. They told us how dangerous STDs were, didn't explain what the hell they were, just they're bad. Okay. High school learning for that was weirder too because they separated us. Boys went in for one, girls came out in the other. And the girls got bags and stuff. And I was always like, because I was like, what's in the bag? Because I asked some girl that I knew, I was like, what's in the bag? She's like, nothing. What's in the bag? I want to know what's in the bag. Why didn't the boys get bags? Like, it's curiosity. I want to know what's in the motherfucking bag. It's like, it's not for you. I'm like, I want to know what's in the bag. I don't give a shit. It's like asking a question 5 different ways and getting the same goddamn answer. Drove me nuts. And even then, they didn't explain shit. They didn't teach us how to put a condom on. They didn't teach us how to, everything. Everything. And it's wild. And it's so strange. Like, I wish I'd had better sex education in school versus learning it from random strangers and adults as I grew up. Like, I learned a lot. I've done 2 videos on sex and dating tips. Like, shit. Like, there's a lot to learn about sex. Ooh, there is so much. And I'm still fucking learning. I've only had sex one time. And 15 years later, I'm still learning. There's still a lot to learn. Fuck. There's cues to follow. There's body language. Jesus Christ. Not every body is the same. Not every dick is the same. Shit. Not every set of tits is the same. Everybody's nipples are different. Fuck, labia is different looking too. Oh yeah. Asses are different shapes. Everything is a different shape. but the clit is still in the same spot. It never moves. You know the phrase "little man in the boat"? It took me a while to understand that. It a long time. Didn't dawn on me until last month, because I knew what it meant, and then last month it dawned on me. If you go fishing in a boat, you look at a boat and it has a motor at the end, and then you're the little man at the motor, little man in the boat. So when you're sitting at the motor, that's what it is. Why the boat is shaped like a clit. Or labia. Labia, vulva, vaginal cavity. Shit. What you distinguished folks call a pussy. Me, I'm just like, it's vag. And vag and labia. But me, I just... Ooh, shit. Can't have that falling over. I don't want to clean up any fucking messes tonight. I don't know. It's weird, and it's normal to be scared of sex. Because you think, you go into a thing, you know everything. You really don't. I mean, you have all these fucking songs out there preaching about, or going off on how good sex is and getting laid is. It's really not. Nah. Unless if you vibe with the right person and you hit it off and you talk about shit, it's not that hard. But if you are going to seminars that demonize the shit, those motherfuckers that demonize it are ones that got rejected the most. It's just 20/20 hindsight on that shit. Like, literally, if you go to a seminar and they're demonizing sex, ask them, like, how many times were you rejected before you did this assembly? You will see their face drop so quick. And a hush will fall over the crowd. I guarantee it. I remember one guy I talked to down at Sheets one time. He had a Catholic girlfriend. And Catholics are strict as fuck. And it took him months just to get her to kiss. Yeah. That fuck. Because it was so ingrained in her that it's a sin and it's wrong. It's wild. I don't know. But yeah, sex ed should be taught in schools in its entirety. Starting in middle school. At least start at like 7th grade. No, 8th grade. Yeah, start at 8th grade at least. But you can do it in different stages. You can do it in increments. It's not that fucking hard. You can start at 6th grade with the surface stuff. Yeah, the easy stuff, you know. No means no. Not no means yes. Yes means anal. Ugh. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. No means no. Yeah, no means yes. Yes means anal. Meanwhile, folks at the get-go, yeah, it's Saturday night. Yes, no means yes. Like, no means yes is rape. Yes means anal is rape. It's like shit. And the thing that they never tell you about sex in sex ed in school, if you have it at your school, that is. I don't know what it's like overseas. I have no clue what sex ed overseas is like. I don't know if they go into full detail or if it's just glazed over. But if they go into full detail, then you know that sex is mostly talking because you're checking in every couple seconds to see how they're doing and how you're doing. Because it's all about communication. If you're not communicating, you're not going to get anywhere. It's going to suck. Literally. Speaking of sucking. If you're giving a blowjob, breathe through your nose. That way you don't gag. Unless you have no gag reflex and you're good to go. But yeah, sex from the get-go. No means no. If it's a flat no, don't push it. Let it go. If you're that horny, go rub one out. Fuck. Rub one out, marinate in post nut clarity, and think. Because sometimes people will put sex on a high ass pedestal, like right up here. Like, oh, I can't wait, ah. And they get to the event and it's like, why am I not horny? Why am I not hard? What's wrong? It's normal to cry. Fuck. It happened when I had sex the first time. Shit. Like when me and my ex, my fiance at the time tried it, we both cried. No joke. I'm not ashamed to admit this shit. I'm grown. I'm almost 40. Shit. But yeah, the first time we tried it, we were in the mood, hyper excited, and soon as we got undressed and I got ready, mood just gone. Just completely left both of us. And I remember she was laying underneath me and she's like, what's wrong? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, what's wrong? And she's like, I don't feel right. This is weird. What's wrong? Why isn't this why aren't we what? And she just bawled. And I mean bawled. And I bawled too. And I got off the top of her and I just held her. That's all I did was held each other and cried. Because it's never what it's like in the movies. Movies is a glorified bullshit. Same with TV too. That's all fucking staged. Just because you see them nude, fucking, simulated fucking, it doesn't mean they're penetrating. Hell no. You think he's giving it to her? Hell no. You think they're really scissoring? No. You think he's really blowing that dude? No. It's a prosthetic. Oh, you didn't know that? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's fake. Oh, Jesus. Like, you can see all the gratuitous tit shots you want and ass panning and whatever, but nah, whatever. It's not real. It's scripted. Like, TV and movies are horrible educators for sex. And porn. Porn is the worst for that. Because that's just as fake. The act is real, but let's be real. She's faking it to get it done. Because she's probably got, 5 to 10 other sets to do that day? So yeah, she's like, hurry it up. Same with him. Hell, I learned something funny. Kieran Lee, yeah, that motherfucker. I love him. He is so funny and adorable. He does long division in his head so he doesn't go soft. Yeah. Interesting, huh? And on top of that, he's married. I think his wife is in porn too. Or not, I don't know. But he had him with her. He's lousy in bed. He did an interview and admitted to that. And I was surprised, like, wow, that's interesting. But it's understandable because, you're in a hyper-sexualized industry that desensitizes you to the point where, you're so used to doing, you're all about A to B to C to D. That's what it all is, basically. You're all about getting the shots, there's cameras, there's the crew, and your sole focus is on them and trying to get off. And then you have to do that continuously through the day. Good grief. But yeah, it's wild. But yeah, they should teach so much. You need to know erogenous zones. You need to know communication. That's number one. When you learn how to communicate and not be emotionally retarded, because a lot of you are retarded like that. I can be emotionally retarded myself. Owned up to it. I admit it. Fuck. There's a lot of shit I didn't know, and then I keep learning everything because I like to learn. It helps. If you don't want to learn anything, you're never going to go anywhere or get further in life. You just stay in one spot forever, and it sucks. And if you have ADHD, autism, and all that, yeah, it's even harder. I mean, yeah, we have sex, obviously, but, we have controlled sex. Because some of us can't handle multiple things at once. It's like, ooh! Girl flashes, woo, titties! And it's like she climbs up, oh shit, squirrel. Because it's a lot. There's a lot there. And it's also understanding each other's bodies. It's understanding that you can't just squeeze like a motherfucker. Like, no, that leaves marks. You're not abusive, right? Right. Like, you have to be gentle. Like, there's so much to it. Oh my god. Like, there is a lot to go into. There's touch, there is listening, there's lube, and you have to be careful with that because some people are allergic to lubricants. Yeah. Same with condoms too. Oh, speaking of condoms, if you're watching this and you have condoms in your glove box or in your wallet, throw them away right now. Seriously, because unless you just got the box, unless you just got it, throw them away. Because if you leave them in your car and in your wallet, the protective shit for it will wear off. Yeah, it'll wear off. And you're thinking, oh, it's protected, it's in the car. What season is it where you're at? How many seasons has that shit sat in the glove box? What, you think climate change won't affect the condom? Please. It dissolves the protective part. It's true. You might not see it, but it'll be there. And if you're the type to poke holes in condoms on both sides of the fence, don't do that. Stay the fuck away from people. Go turn yourself in, you serial rapist. What else? And there's all kinds of so much. There's so many contraceptives. There's so many pregnancy devices and shit. IUD is really weird to me. Because it's literally a... I can laugh at this. It's literally... Because in my head I'm seeing RoboCop with the spike, like... But it looks just like the key to open corned beef up. Yeah. I just find it so weird that just goes in, like... Doesn't that hurt? Like, you just... No, kids. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Oh, God. And yeah, sex is supposed to be funny, too. Because there's always a fuck up. Everybody fucks up with sex. Oh, man. Everybody thinks it's so easy to jump into. Like, no, it's not. No. That's only if you really don't give a fuck and just want to have it done with. And even then, some people are lazy about it and don't even understand positions or want to compromise. Like, oh, I can't wait to try anal. Did you take a shit first? Did you douche first? Yeah, because you have to shit before you do anal. Unless you want to have them get a nasty surprise. A little turtle head poking. The fuck's poking my dick? Oops. Which brings me back to another story. When I was down at Sheetz, Oh man. This one black guy, he was asking all of us, this was like 2000s. I forget the exact year, but he's like, you're fucking girl's ass, right? I'm like, yeah. He's like, what do you do if she shits on your dick? Do you pull it out or you keep going? My friend was like, man, you are nasty. Of course I'm gonna keep going. I was like, oh. And I was like, that's fucked up. Because that hurts. That hurts. Oh, man. But yeah, you need the shit, douche, so you're clean, and obviously lots of towels. Oh, yeah. Yep. Lots and lots of towels, especially if you find out homegirl's a squirter. Then you need a fucking face shield. Or a hazmat suit. Oh, God. There was like women watching this live, like, oh my God, he's so horrible. But he's right. But yeah, I'm all for sex ed in school. And when we get to high school, you teach them everything. From freshman to senior. You teach them everything. Because it's better to be educated than to go into the world and be like, oh, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I know what sex is. I'm gonna do it. And you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And then you wonder why you get laughed at or you get ridiculed. And teachers and administrators saying, oh, they should teach that at home. No parent wants to teach their kid about sex. Whew. Not really. Some do, some don't. Because some don't want to go into detail because that's an uncomfortable thing. Even my sister was homeschooled and Beck didn't want to teach her about that shit. She's brought that up because it was part of her curriculum. She's like, oh, you know about this, right? Didn't even go over any of it. Just glazed over it, which is sad because it's like you send a bunch of underdeveloped, uneducated kids into the world who don't know jack shit about it, and then they're like, oh, what do I fucking do now? And they don't get it, and it's sad. It's like I'd rather be with somebody who's educated emotionally, not well, yeah, emotionally grown and not retarded. Who knows what the fuck they're doing and wants to talk about it and shit. Versus somebody who's like, oh, I know what I'm doing. No, you don't. No, you fucking don't. I already have one. I've had many bad experiences. My one ex, Morgan, she yanked my dick. And thought it was cute. Like, how about I yank your nipples off? Think that's cute? And if you just flinched at that idea, sorry. Like, oh. It's just, bad. Just horrible. And then there was my one night stand I had. That was horrible as fuck. Literally met this chick on Plenty of Fish. Her name Lindsay or Lauren? I forget, but yeah, she was alone. She didn't want to be alone, so I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll spend the night. Whatever. Wasn't expecting shit. And we ended up couldn't watch cable because she had Verizon Fios. Oh my god, I forgot about that shit. Horrible. Couldn't get anything to fucking work because there was no signal. Ended up giving her a massage. Watched the L Word. I like that series, by the way. That was good shit. I ended up, after that night, I ended up renting the whole thing from the library to watch it so I knew what the fuck was happening. Because I was like, man, these characters are so fucking good. I love that series. Made out, and then I asked for a little head, and then she literally went down, up, down. I'm tired. Yeah, that was exciting. And I told my friend Chris about this, and she's like, some girls just don't like sucking dick. And I learned that the other day. I thought about that because I brought that up. I was like, oh. That never dawned on me before. I never thought about that. Now I have to add that to my repertoire as well. And really file that with my catalog of sex info. Yeah. Morning came and I wanted to go again, or try. And I got passed up for Dawson's Creek and Wake and Bake. So you can imagine what my self-esteem was like after that. Yeah. Passed up for fucking Dawson's Creek and weed. Whatever. Was I mad? Yeah. Did I cry? Yeah. I did cry. Not in front of her. Cried outside. Because that really hurt my feelings. Like, I was ready to go. And she's like, oh, that's nice, but I'm watching Dawson's Creek. Okay. Whatever. Went home, cried more, and just whatever. Never again. Because people think a one night stand is such a cool thing. Like, not really. It's not always cool. Fuck. Sometimes it ends up like my situation. Sometimes somebody gets raped. Somebody gets beat up. Somebody gets robbed. Or it's actually a really good time. And you hit it off. Never know. Sometimes it's just laying there naked and just talking. You never know. Because I have tons of stories and shit that I've heard. And I remember, oh, that's good. That's helpful. That's what's helped me write my stories already. Yeah, sex ed should be mandatory in schools easily. I don't know why it's not. The parents are supposed to teach your kids that. No. Because then you get a warped sense of that too, and that's the worst. Because you get that warped sense and it's not anything remotely near what it's supposed to be. Because if you're taught by your parents about sex, they're not going to give you the full story. They're not going to give you the full layout. No, and then you're going to have that mindset going into it, going forward. So, say you date somebody and things get hot and heavy, weeks, maybe a month or so in, month, 3 months in, give or take. I don't know what the timetable is anymore because it changes with every generation. I mean, at this point, Gen Alpha is going to be fucking a damn app and say they're getting cheated on because their AI companion went and fucked another AI companion and they weren't loyal. Digital heroin is bad for you. Physical connection is better. But yeah, it was like weeks to a few months in, and then, you get into it and you're like, this is what my parents said I should do. And they're like, that's not what you're supposed to do. And then you get that dumb look on your face and you give them that look and like, what? I don't understand. This is what I'm supposed to do. And you're like, no, you're not supposed to do that. This is what you're supposed to do. And it's confusing because then you have somebody who has a dumb ass idea of what it is versus someone who's educated and versed in it. No. And there's that hesitation and shit. They're like, I don't know if I want to do this or not. I don't know. This is weird. And it's like, and some people are chill about it. Some people are like, yeah, okay. We don't have to if you don't want to. Cool. Whatever. Want to go play a game? Want to go do something else? And some are nice. Some are real pushy about it. Others are just like, whatever, let's get it over with. You'll feel better after. But nobody's ever prepared for a virgin. No, you're not. Never prepared for that. Never ever prepared. Because everybody's, oh yeah, man, popping cherries is so cool. It's the best. Yeah, okay, sure. Because if you do that and then you see, it'll be the first time you ever see blood on your dick, you'll freak the fuck out. Guaranteed. You're like, oh man, this is so. What the fuck? Why is there blood on my dick? Unless you're a crazy son of a bitch and you just like reaching like, Simba. I want to do that, but not with a virgin. No, virgins are too much because it's responsibility and being extra tender. Like if you have a high body count and you come across a virgin, it's either just another number to you or it's somebody very special to you. And it's important because you want to make that experience as genuine and loving and caring as you can without being an asshole. Because a lot of people are like, oh yeah, they're done. Popped it. Oh man, I've gone over what the hell I want in sex. Still waiting on that too. Because I don't know. It's wild, but man. Yeah, virginity is precious. Very precious. And I learned that with Allie. Huh. She already had hers popped by some random dude who just wanted to fuck her. So I gave her first time over again. Properly. Yeah. And it's so wild to me. There's a lot of stuff that keeps popping up from the past that I never really reconsidered till I was older because it was buried under other memories. And I never realized like how little things are so important when it comes to intimacy and sex. And it's a lot. It's not just fucking. There's a lot of layers to sex itself. There's so many layers. There's the intimacy angle. There's the connections. There's the communication. There's the compatibility. There's just scent. Yeah, literally scent. Fuck. And gestures. Just romantic gestures and shit. And one of the things that popped up was, it was that night that I redid her first time for her. I had taken her by the hand and led her upstairs. And we were half up the steps. She's like, I've been waiting for you to do this for a long time. And it didn't dawn on me. It really didn't dawn on me how that was important to her. To just be, led upstairs by the hand. I never realized that. It's so important. It's a little thing that goes a long fucking way. And of course that didn't work out because she ended up finding somebody else, so. But did my video on that shit. But yeah, it's little gestures, little things that matter. Eye contact is important too. But some people can't handle it. I get that. I understand. I am one of these people. I can't handle eye contact. So I'm like, no, this is what we're doing tonight. We're just going to stare at the floor for a while. I like you. Okay. Hi. It's awkward. It happens, but it's true. What else? Because I'm looking at my bed trying to think. It's mostly just about comfort, to be honest. Like, everybody's like, makes sex like such a big deal. Yeah, it is a big deal. But, it's being that close to someone, body to body, skin to skin. That's very intimate. That's as intimate as you could ever get with somebody. Sure, you can have a balls deep relationship with somebody where you connect on every level but sex. And it's just right there. Like, it's right below that. Right above it, honestly. Because I have a lot of balls deep connections with people without sex. I call it balls deep because, you go from, surface and you're like down in the depths and with the in the trenches. Like I am eat Vienna sausages out the can and drink the juice in the trenches, balls deep. You're not deep like me. Fuck. But that moment when you see each other nude, it's like, wow, that's awesome as fuck. And then there's also that awkwardness, like, hee hee. Oh, and body hair. Yeah, guys have body hair. Hello. I got enough. I have enough. I have, like, my belly's got hair. And it's weird. A lot of chicks didn't realize I had belly hair. It's wild. A lot. Because you watch TV, you see all these shredded dudes that are just bare. They have no hair at all. And it's like, oh, wow. And you expect that because you're conditioned by the TV. Yeah. Just like I was conditioned all my life to believe that every pair of double D's doesn't have gravity to it. They have fucking gravity. They're fake ones. Titties move in different ways. One is always bigger than the other. Sometimes it's obvious, other times it's just a slight thing. And women will know this because they can attest to it. It's wild. There can be just so little things there. And pubes are a whole nother fucking story. Jesus. I hate them. I shave mine. I manscape. I hate ball sweat. Ooh, man. I shave my balls. I shave my armpits. You shave your armpits, it's a lot better because you sweat less. And if you're sitting there like, no, you don't. You sweat a lot more. Have you tried it? Go for it. Try it sometime. It's nice. Like, and it's funny too. Like, a man's sweat, or where is it? A man's armpit can regulate a woman's hormonal imbalance. Yeah, because it's his natural scent. So crazy. And sometimes it's not just like scent. Everything plays into a factor for sex. Sex is its own spider web. It has many fucking connections to this shit. Woof. It's not just, dick and vag and you're done. Like, no. There's a lot to it. And don't feel bad if you don't blow your wad the first time. It happens. Shit. Sometimes you get stage fright. It's fine. It's not their fault either. It's just, it's nature. It happens. Shit. Like when me and her tried the first time, like that just, oof. That was a weird feeling because there was like an eerie coolness between us, like cool air. I was like, what the fuck happened? That was scary. Because we didn't know what the hell to do. Just cried. It's wild. But yeah, when you know erogenous zones, you are amazingly good to go. Because it's fun. Oh man, like the biggest sensitive spot on a man is nipples. Nah. Don't suck my nipples, that's gay, bro. Some guys don't like that shit. They will say it is flat out gay. Or ain't no faggot. I don't like my nipples sucked. I'm a man. Shut the fuck up. You like a finger in the ass, don't you? Looking at you, Todd. Don't deny it, Todd. We had a connection. You son of a bitch. I still love you. Kidding. I don't know any Todd. Todd McFarlane, that's it. Oh, man. But yeah, finger in the ass, that'll make it come really fast. Because that's where G-spot is on a dude. It's so weird where our spots are. Like, fuck. A woman's is, like, right inside the cavity just to... It depends. It's either on the left, up, or on the other side. And it feels like a walnut. Wild shit. Oh, man. That is small dick energy right there. Because that's a Ford Mustang, newer model. Oh man, that's some small dick energy right there. And you want to see real small dick energy? Look at all the guys in pickup trucks. Especially the ones that are lifted. And the dude is like, what, 5'6", 5'7"? All ego, no stroke. Good grief. And it's wild. It's so wild how TV and movies condition you to expect things out of the opposite sex. Or same sex if you're LGBT. Fuck. Me, I'm pansexual, so, you know, I'm gonna be in the fucking kitchen aisle molesting pans and shit. You're gonna see me on top of Paula Deen. Yeah, who's your bitch now, huh? Who's your nigga now, huh? Who's your messer? Oh, God, too funny. Looking at you, T-Fall. We get you next, bitch. Where's Pioneer Woman? I'm gonna show her some shit. You know who I wish I had, you know who I wish had a cooking set? There we go. The Golden Girls. I really wish they had a cooking set. That'd be so cool. Just, that'd be the best cooking set to ever have. I don't want. They got a cookbook though. Cover that on the channel. Oh man. And even they were educational about sex too. Shit. But in a very humorous way. I loved it every time. I miss that shit. What else? I don't know. Sex is so intricate and so many layers. Like everything here in this video is just like a little one layer of another layer to the sex. Like shit. Oh, it's so much fun. It's a healthy thing to talk about, and you shouldn't be scared to talk about it. It shouldn't be shunned. It shouldn't be demonized. It shouldn't be thrown out the window because it's immoral or it goes against your religious beliefs. It just shouldn't. Like, it's a normal fucking thing. Animals do it all the goddamn time. And of course, for some reason, women are just so obsessed with horse cock. I don't understand it. Oh, I do understand it because it's funny. Horse dick will humble your ass so quickly, you won't worry about size anymore. Speaking of size, when it comes to dick, women prefer either just girth, or they prefer length, or they prefer a healthy mix, or they prefer whatever works. Shit. Every woman's different about it. dudes too. Fuck. Although I haven't talked to any gay guys though, so I don't know what their preferences are like, but I imagine they're diverse. I was like, no, I like a colorful. It's wild. Why do you think dildos and strap-ons have different shapes, colors, and sizes? And textures. Especially textures. Textures are important. It's not that hard to figure out. If you can't figure it out, sex is not for you. And toys are not an enemy. Oh my god, sex toys are not enemies. They are helpers. I mean, think about this. If your partner is giving you a toy to use on them, that's not a knock on your sexual self-esteem. No, it's them educating you on how to use it. Simple as that. Like, damn. If you're that scared of a toy, research it. Fuck. It's not something to take away that, you can't do. It's just something that she uses to get off with. Fuck. It's not that hard. Or they do, or whoever. I don't know. Everybody's got toys. I got a fucking Hiroshi wand that I like. I barely use it though, because I have my imagination, and also there's binaural beats, sex vids to watch too, with frequency vids. That's it, and they help. They're amazing. Oh man, they're so good. Whew, whole another level. What else? Yeah, toys are not enemies. They're good. They're fun. They're lots of fucking fun. If you find the right person who's got a lot of goddamn toys, do not be intimidated. It's intimidating at first. It's like, oh my god, you have a lot of toys. What the fuck? But once you learn how they work, you're gonna have a fun time. You're like, yeah, we're gonna do lightsabers today. Like, yeah, you can do it because they're small or big or whatever. I know one person who purposefully bought a 13-inch BBC just to be a smart ass. Never used it, just got it to be a smart ass. Like, really? I don't talk to her no more though, because she's in her own little world. Trip. Yeah, I know. I get it, man. Some dudes are very intimidated by shit, and it's really wild. I mean, as a man myself, shit. Women are intimidating. They really are. Fuck. It's an intimidating thing. Every sex is intimidating as fuck. Like, damn. It's easy to understand where they're coming from, but to actually connect on that kind of level is really hard to do, and it's so intimidating. On an intimate level, oh man, that is really hard, because you have to wonder, what's their damage, what have they been through, where did they, how do you come to a middle ground with them, how do you what can't you say, what can you say? But of course, I have no filter, and I just no filter, and I'm easily accepted. So it's fun. Yeah. Because it takes a while to get accustomed to my ass, because I have no filter and I don't give a fuck. And when you get to know me and you get to know my levels and layers, it's so simple. It's like, just don't fuck me over. You make a bad first impression, we're never going to get off on the right foot. Same goes with sex. You make a bad impression, you're not going to get off. It's going to be so bad. It's horrible. That's why you see so many relationships failing, because people are turning to fucking OnlyFans. Gay. I get why. I understand. I get it. I'm not knocking it. gay. Ugh. Like, yeah, subscribe to me. Google image search first. I always Google image search. And I've told many people do that. It's like, oh, is this really worth $15.99 a month? No. And that's not a knock on them. It's just, it's really hard to want to dish out that kind of money when you can literally see the same shit done on another profile and another profile. It's just a different body and personality. And I know that sounds harsh as fuck, but it's the honest truth. If it was only dudes, well, actually, dudes are all like that. 6 poses with the dick. All dudes are the same. 6 poses, no fucking memory, no thought process, just sex. Some of us have depth, dear. You just have to find the right one. That's wild. And the biggest thing, and I should have mentioned this in the beginning, but it just dawned on me because I'm slow. I hate being autistic sometimes. If you haven't worked through your emotional damage and your trauma, don't go fucking. Nah. Because that is a surefire way to confuse feelings for what is the fucking word? No, not constitution. Not comprehension. I'll get to it. I will. I promise. I'm gonna get to the word. Feelings for acceptance. Not acceptance. It's another word. It's a C word. Can't think of the fucking word. Damn it. Whatever. Confidence, I guess. Something like that. But yeah, it'll confuse your feelings for that. So yeah, face your shit before you jump into that shit. Because if you don't, you will be so more fucked up. And you'll be spilling your emotional damage and garbage onto someone else. And then they'll reciprocate and be mad about it. Like, why didn't you tell me you had these problems? I didn't know I had these problems till just now. Or like, I've been dealing with it all my life. It's just so hard, and sex makes it easier to go away. You need help, dear. Get help. Seriously. Talk to somebody. It's worth it. Face your shit. You want to do it the easy way? Okay. Bubble method. Write down everything bothering you. Everything. Write all of it down. It's going to be a lot of pages, too. I guarantee you. Write all that shit down. Then... drink water, too, while you're doing that shit. So you're hydrated, of course. Once you're done writing everything down, it's going to take a while. It's not going to be something you can just snap out in like 1 hour. No, it's going to take a while. Do it for about a week. Just a whole week. Write down everything that's bothering you for a whole week. And at the end of that week, go back, circle what is within your physical control. And at the end of that, you'll see how small your life really is. And you'll understand what is out of your control. It helps a lot. It's the first step. Easy as shit. Face your shit. And there you go. If it's sex shit that you got problems with, write all of it down. Circle what's within your control. Go from there. Analyze every partner you've had. Guaranteed. There's a pattern. The pattern's been there. If you know what I'm talking about and you're laughing, you're like, yeah, motherfucker, I know what you're talking about. Fuck you. You're welcome. Oh, God. It's funny. But, yeah. Oh, boy. Small dick energy's back. Whatever. Get a real muscle car, you Fucking pretender. But anyway, I've rambled on enough. So, hopefully this helped you out. If not, okay, I tried. But, no. And another thing is to find somebody, if you don't want to talk with sex, if you don't want to talk about sex with your parents, find somebody that you know that you trust. Even if it's not your parents, another family member, or a friend that has more experience than you and understands shit. Don't do it at school, like, ugh. Because those motherfuckers are like, they'll sit there, okay, how does that make you feel? Because the teacher's like, yeah, you can trust us. And then they will go and gossip during lunch about your shit. Boy, you don't believe me? Ask them. They'll flat out deny it, but I'm like, you'll get that look out of them. Like, what did I just walk into? I don't know. Do it with somebody you trust. That's the biggest thing. Always find somebody you trust. Build the trust organically. Don't force trust. You force trust, it goes nowhere. It breaks too easily. No. So I'm gonna play this fucking thing. I don't know what the hell I'm doing in there. I might just go play Destiny. Fuck it. So, yeah. I'll be back when the hell ever. So, till next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers. Wrap it up.